guys, I'm Accelerating Ashley.
And I'm Inertial Isabella.
And I'm Momentous Maddie.
And today we'll be learning about Newton's first and third laws of motion.
So what is Newton's first law of motion?
I'm so glad you asked. Newton's first law states that an object in motion tends to stay in motion unless acted upon by an outside force.
As you can see, this system stays in motion because there is no outside force acting upon it.
However, the skateboard stopped moving because the outside force by itself stopped it. No outside forces acted upon it, it should continue to move.
Disclaimer, friction and slope are excluded for your understanding and your enjoyment.
Newton's first law also states that an object at rest tends to stay at rest unless acted upon by another force. In this case, the object at rest didn't stay at rest because Isabella moved like a wimp because an outside force acted upon her.
The third law states that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. While it may seem like there are no forces occurring in the system, there are actually multiple.
Why all these forces are in action but nothing is moving?
The fact is, the law states that the action had an equal and opposite reaction. This means that if the finger pushes in one direction, the tree trunk pushes back in the opposite direction.
These forces cancel each other out, for they are equal, creating a net force of 0.
In this situation, however, there is motion. Now you might be thinking, oh my god, if this goes against what you guys just said, you guys are such big hypocrites.
But this situation is different from the previous one. This system includes a skateboard which has wheels.
Previously, when Maddie pushed into the tree, her feet and the tree were planted into the earth, and because they were connected to the earth this way, they did not move.
With the inclusion of wheels, the skateboard with Isabella is able to move freely. So the force that moves the person is opposite to the force she exerts on the wall.
Let's take these principles and apply them to daily life. Walking. We walk every day. What you might not know is without Newton's third law and the action-reaction pair, this wouldn't be possible. As you can see, these shoes and legs are pushed against the ground, but the ground is also pushing back against the shoes. This is what enables us to walk and move. Yes, the action-reaction pair is still equal and opposite. The shoes exert just as much force on the earth as the earth exerts on the shoes. It's just that the earth has such a large mass that it doesn't move in comparison to the person's movement. In a broader context, this law really applies to everyday life. You push a table, the table pushes back. You push a swing, the swing pushes you back. You push someone, they'll push you back. Just kidding, kids. Don't do that. Let's review. Newton's first law states that objects in motion tend to stay in motion, while objects at rest tend to stay at rest unless acted upon by an outside force. This is demonstrated in the first example of the skateboard. Newton's third law states that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. This can also be demonstrated with a skateboard.
I'm Inertial Isabella. I'm Accelerating Ashley.
And I'm Momentous Maddie.
Thank you for learning with us today.